Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be watching this from. This is Cornelius Dubinda with another video, and in this video we are going to attempt to answer the 2023 paper 1 internal identity question, which is question 6, and it reads: prove the identity 2 divided by cos theta raised to the power 4 minus sin theta to the power 4 plus 1 is equivalent to sec theta squared, and it's carrying 4 marks. So here we need to pick the left hand side once again, because the right hand side is not in a form that we can actually simplify. So what we need to do is, we need to know that this video is going to comprise of 2 methods. So I'm going to try to do it as fast as possible. I'm going to use method 1 right now. Method 1 is where you start thinking of difference of 2 squares. Okay? So let me start. Let me write it down. Then now you'll see where the difference of 2 squares is coming from. So we're going to say left hand side. That's not the correct ink. Let me just get the right size of the ink. Okay. So left hand side, then we'll say is equal to 2 divided by, it is cos theta to the power 4, cos theta to the power 4 minus sin theta to the power 4 plus 1. So this is your left hand side. Reaching this point in time, as you can see, we have cos theta to the power 4 minus sin theta to the power 4. Everything is to the power 4. We don't have any identities for such. From what we were taught to master, from the identities we were taught to know, these cos theta to the power 4 are not part of what we need to know. So what we need to use is the idea of difference of 2 squares. Okay? What I mean is, we are going to set it up like this. We are going to say is equal to a 2 divided by, so we had cos theta to the power 4. Cos theta to the power 4 is the same as writing cos theta squared. Okay? Same as writing cos theta squared minus what? Let's do this. Cos theta to the power 4 is the same as writing cos theta squared to the power 2. If you were to simplify that, you would have cos theta to the power 4. Then minus sin theta to the power 4 is the same as writing sin theta squared, like that, raised to the power what? Raised to the power 2, like that. Then we maintain our plus 1. So this is the difference of 2 squares. So you have something squared in there and something squared in one bracket. So for the 2023 intake, this is the internal. They had to use this idea. Then from there, they were supposed to say is equal to 2 divided by what? In one bracket, we are going to write something. So 2 divided by, let's write something long. 2 divided by cos theta squared. So cos theta squared. In one bracket, you say plus sin theta squared. That's the rule for difference of 2 squares. And then you say cos theta squared minus sin theta squared. Then you say plus 1. Okay, so that's the same. So we're just getting what is in the brackets here, and then we'll combine them and we'll say sin theta squared plus let's say cos theta squared plus sin theta squared, and then cos theta squared minus sin theta squared is what we are doing. Then we're going to say what? Cos theta squared plus sin theta squared in this bracket is something that we know. It's going to give us 1. So we just start considering this bracket right here. And if you start considering that bracket, what we're just going to say is we're going to write it as it looks. So it's simply going to become is equal to 2 divided by, let's write a long division sign. So we have a cos theta squared minus sin theta squared, like that. So this is a minus, then plus 1. This is what we have remained with after simplifying, because sine theta squared plus cos theta squared is a 1. And then if you look at the right hand side, the right hand side only had sec theta squared. So what we are going to do is we are going to write sine theta squared in the form of cos theta squared, because we want to remain with only something having cos theta, okay, is equal to 2 divided by, we have a cos theta squared, minus, we have sine theta squared is 1 minus cos theta squared. That's what we have. And then we can say, so you can forget about the brackets here, there's nothing I'm multiplying here, okay? So that's why I did it like this. Then you can say plus 1. Then at this stage we distribute the negative 1 in the brackets. This negative 1, distribute it in the brackets. It's going to become what? Is equal to a 2 divided by, we have cos theta squared, negative 1 times the negative 1 times the positive 1 there is going to be a negative 1. Negative 1 times negative cos theta squared is going to be plus cos theta squared, and then plus 1. Reaching this at this point in time, you can see that there's something that can cancel out. This negative 1 and the positive 1 can cancel out. We are going to remain with a 2 divided by what? Divided by cos theta. Let's write it better. Cos theta squared plus cos theta squared. Then cos theta squared plus cos theta squared is the same as what? That is the same as 2 cos theta squared. So I'm going to put it 2 divided by 2 cos theta squared. And then 2 cos theta squared can be, this can be simplified by saying 2 into itself a 1, 2 into 2, it's a 2, it's a 1, sorry for that. Then we're going to have is equal to a 1 divided by cos theta squared, like that. 1 divided by cos theta squared is the inverse of something that we know, so we're going to say which is equal to sec theta squared, like that. And then after reaching this point in time, this is what the right hand side was. Then we'll go to the next page and we'll say, therefore left hand side, or let me just write it on that same page, okay? So here we can conclude and say, therefore left hand side is equal to right hand side. Then we'll say, hence proven, and that would be your final answer. So like that. Then method 2, let's try to do method 2 is quite long, that's why I did method the first method first, but I'll try to do it as fast as I possibly can while making it sound clear enough. So we had we are still choosing the left hand side, so I'm going to say left hand side, okay, like that. Then we'll say is equal to a 2 divided by a cos theta to the power 4 minus sine theta to the power 4 plus 1. This can be simplified. Since the right hand side only has something having cos, we can write sine theta to the power 4 in the form of something. What do I mean? We can write it in the form of something. So we can do something like this. We can say is equal to a 2 divided by cos theta squared, then minus sine theta squared, like that, times sine theta squared, then plus 1. That's what I was meaning. And then what we know is sine theta squared. So let's write this as a bracket. So we can write sine theta to the power 4 as the product of sine theta squared times sine theta squared. And then what we know is that sine theta squared is equal to 1 minus cos theta squared. So what we're going to do, we're just going to do just that. We're going to say is equal to a 2, we divide by what? We divide by a cos theta to the power of 4, then minus, so a 1 minus cos theta squared, and then we'll say the power 2. Why are we saying the power 2? We are saying the power 2 because this bracket is repeating itself, right? So we're going to say 1 minus cos theta squared to the power 2, then plus 1. So we're going to expand that bracket there. We're going to say is equal to a 2 divided by what? Divided by cos theta squared, and then minus a 1 squared is a 1. A 1 multiplied by a negative cos theta squared is negative cos theta squared times 2 minus. We're going to have a minus 2 cos theta squared. Cos theta squared multiplied by cos theta squared is going to be plus cos theta to the power 4, then plus 1. So I've just taken note that here it was supposed to be cos theta to the power 4, as you can see right there, and I wrote cos theta to the power 2. So let's just correct that. Okay, so we're going to write cos theta to the power 4 like that. Then we got the next page. We are going to say is equal to what? We're going to say is equal to a 2. Okay, we have a positive 2. Positive 2 you divide by cos theta to the power 4 will be maintained, cos theta to the power 4 like that, and then you say minus 1 like that, and then you will say, so I'm distributing this negative 1 inside the brackets, so it will be minus 1 plus 2 cos theta squared. Okay, plus 2 cos theta squared like that. Then it's going to be minus cos theta to the power 4 minus cos theta to the power 4 plus 1. So this is quite a lengthy method, right? This is why most people use the difference of two squares. So cos theta to the power 4 and cos theta to the power 4 will cancel out, and then you also have a negative 1 and a positive 1 will cancel out. Therefore, what do you remain with? You will simply remain with a 2 divided by 2 cos theta squared. Then 2 can go into itself a 1, 2 can go into a 2 one time. So it's going to be 1 divided by cos theta squared, which is what we'll say is equal to sec theta squared. And that is the right hand side. Then we'll conclude therefore left hand side is equal to right hand side. Hence proven.